All right. I'm going to pull a couple archetypes in this video. Let's just see. I'm going to shuffle on camera. And I'm going to get a little stack of them, or one or two, and just see how they flow and see where we go. All right, let's see. Here we go. Ooh. Oh boy, the Venom. It is in reverse. Oh, this is something very toxic in your environment, your psychic energy. It could be your own inner thoughts or someone. There's something toxic. It's Venom. The dead end. Okay. The dead end is also the beginning. It blocks something because something is toxic. Okay? We've got the shapeshifter. Oh. People pleaser. Charlatan. Stop. The healer. It's upright. With the shapeshifter upright, we will see the vow, a commitment, the animal, and the truth. Oh boy, oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inner transformation. The animal's in reverse. I'm going to look underneath the deck. The shaman in reverse. Okay. All right. Let's go. I open it up. I see the cave. I'm going to flip through to the healer. We're going to start with the healer. That was the 4th card. The light worker, the gifted, the old soul. If in light, 111. Self-contained, grateful, and awake. The vow, even following through with commitments. Okay. The healer approaches this in a multi-way from multiple angles, knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. It is multi-layered. I see the comic even. The self. Let's go back to the animals in reverse here. If it's in darkness, there is pent-up emotion and lashing out. 9-9. It's like someone is not speaking their honest truth, or there's a lashing out. Oh, something's behind this. Oh my. Thanatos. Someone's stuck. The truth. Thanatos. The animal lashing out. The beast, the wild one, the she-wolf. The animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails and starlight on our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. Notice your resistance to the animal within. Where does it come from? What has it kept you from doing, wild one? That was weird, like the Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That song just popped in my head. If it's in light, dances, alive, elemental. The animal demands we get comfortable in our own skin. The minute you accept, express, and celebrate the physical body, you tap into animal energy. The sustainer. Libras and Virgos got this one. Maybe a lot of Libra, Virgo stuff with this. Maybe the lovers even. They got Gemini. And the animal. That passions of Scorpio, Aries. The shaman was in reverse, the magi, the sorcerer, the medicine woman. Over promises, blames, hurts self and others. 93. Three archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of the self, the other, and the culture, the healer. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic vision and old magic to leak into this world, the unseen. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the forces of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. When in light, fearless student and practitioner. Contrary to popular belief, the shaman archetype appears in every vocation. Teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets are just a few of the faces a shaman may wear. The shaman can't be rushed. Working with this archetype requires study and perseverance. Think of it like brining or marinating. The content must permeate every fiber of its being. The shapeshifter, the trickster, the elusive, the formless. One in light is vibrant, adaptive, and humorous. 91. One in dark, a charlatan, people-pleasing, and trickery. I do like that this came up right. Someone might have been holding back, or the animal, and it actually leaving it to pent up and then lashing out. The web. On the web, even on the internet. Toxic. Words. In your head or at others or in your environment. The ultimate shapeshifter works undercover in service of the greater good. The diminished shapeshifter becomes a people pleaser. The shapeshifter is related to the mask. Notice if these cards are optimistic? Nope. So that's what I think this is good. Being able to, like, it has light, vibrant, adaptive, and humorous. Knowing how to bend, not break. A dead end. Even though something gets blocked, you see, like, something is stopped because something is toxic in the psychic environment, and you reach a dead end and you have to shift and bend because it's not linear. It's not a straight away. There are curves and bends to get to this healing, this commitment. But things have to be released or it gets pent up. The truth. I'm seeing the judge, the crone, the king. Okay. The vision, the vow, the promise, the oath, the contract. Bearing witness to the shift toward destiny. Think of the last promise you made. Was it to yourself or another? Has it been upheld or broken? Anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypal realm of ceremony and ritual. That means time stands still and anything is possible. The underworld, an ordeal. The flame. The prayer. The venom. Unwillingness to find a solution or forgive. That's the venom in the darkness. 191. The poison, the curse, the toxin. The venom is always lurking in the shadows in one form or another. Its toxic presence may be found in our relationships, thoughts, speech, or environment. Thankfully, the cycle of purification and detoxification comes naturally, that it is built into our every exhale. We breathe out carbon dioxide and the plants return it to us as oxygen. Archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily, however, and it can come in potent forms and quantities that are deeply damaging to us and to the world. When the venom card appears, there is a harmful substance in our psychic realm that must be identified. Perhaps your words have a sting of poison about them. Perhaps a relationship is slowly draining your reserves. Acknowledgement is the first step. The remedy will reveal itself in time, and with it, forgiveness. That's what's toxic, holding on to bitterness. It's unforgiveness of others or self. Seeing Sagittarius 19, could be Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorns. It doesn't have to be any of those, but and a prayer. I say a little prayer for you. Before I put on my makeup. Alright, I'm going to the dead end here, because it's really just a new beginning in a different direction. But Thanatos, that is death. Truth about death. Someone freaking out, lashing out. A Scorpio even, Libra. 213 and 212. Grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is, fear or insensitivity to old age, illness, the dying. Facing Thanatos leads us to Aletheia, the truth. You see, very interesting. They're still together. Facing Thanatos brings us to the truth. There are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, we find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospitals, hospice centers, and the like. It also signifies an initiation into the underworld. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. And the dead end. Let's see. I think that's like the last one, basically. Oh, there it is. It's behind the temple. 143, the closed door, the final chapter, the impasse. You see, it's like this toxic stuff lashing out, this psychic, whether it's your own or relationships, thinking, speech, whatever, it blocks, it's stopped. Yeah, close the door on that shit. The impasse. Reflect on dead ends in your life, in your past that led to unimaginable wonders. The moment you accept the ending, a feeling of grace will arise. Doors begin to open both inside you and in the Note that it is most stories and movies, the moment the protagonist reaches the dead end, something riveting happens. You are the protagonist. Something riveting. The end you face is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. If you are honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. You see, this is why the shapeshifter this is the good energy, because it is about adapting and shifting, and it's in the upright, and not seeing it as an opportunity instead of an ending. You know what I mean? Letting that toxic shit go. Closing the door on the toxic shit. Moving around it to the healing, the commitment to heal. Even helping others. So for some of you, you may be healers that work in the medical field, even dealing with people that are in the death or dying. You may have to deal with people that might lash out because of their fear of that. There's anger, there's heavy emotions. Sometimes it's their sadness isn't released. It's pent up. When you tell them the truth about things. Even telling them, okay, for some, even telling there was a toxin, right? Or this person telling them, like, the door is closed. There's toxic stuff. Whether it's your words or your relationship, that thing needs to end. And there might be a freak out with that. You see, this is good. This is actually really good. It's being aware of it, recognizing what is poisonous for your mind, your head, your thoughts, your soul, your spirit, your body, and closing the door on it. Yep, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, and then shape-shift around it. Follow through with your commitments. Very fascinating. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you. Bye-bye.